This is a reconstruction of the interview I participated in with the RAF police.
Good morning.
Morning, you alright?
Yeah, yourself?
I'm good. Thank you for being here. Hopefully this will give you some answers to the questions I have.
No problem. All I can do to help.
Okay, so I have a few questions here I'd like to ask, if that's okay.
Sure, that's what I'm here for, kid.
Okay, let's start with this question here, I think. What would happen if this was to happen now, and how would it differ?
Well, standard procedures nowadays is we'd round everyone's names up who are on the premises and order a prompt to investigation of those who are in the area. It'd be different nowadays because we'd only gather those on base at the time of the incident. We wouldn't bother with anyone else back then.
But would something like this even be able to happen nowadays?
Yeah, very unlikely due to numerous patrols around the area as well as the prevalence of CCTV.
The fact that they never caught Rita's killer and had hardly any evidence must have really affected the workers at the time.
Back then, it was kind of felt as if we would failed, you know, because this is our premises. This is what we do for a living, and we're supposed to be protecting people, and we fail to do that on our own bloody base. It's upsetting.
No offence to Rita, but why was she asked to babysit? I mean, she was known as the shy girl on the base, and she didn't really have as much rank as the rest of the people there.
I'm not going to pretend to defend it, all right? But back then, she was a woman. We tended to give the easier jobs to her and other women at the time on base, so we could go out and, you know, do what we do best, which is get pissed.
This event must really have changed how people perceive the security on the base.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, the media stir-up from that day on was massive, despite the fact that we released a statement at the time that said, from this day on, we'd upgraded our security measures to include the following: adding a gate to the front and issuing passes to the workers to identify who's coming on and off at the base. This would then lead to people who had unauthorised access being denied entry at the front gate, therefore stopping anyone who was not authorised to be on the base from not coming in.
This next question is going to be slightly controversial, but if, let's say, the wing commander did participate in this incident, was there a chance they could have gotten away with it?
I'm sorry to say, but most likely, just due to the ways we worked back then, it was just how things were, especially the fact that we had a cosy relationship with Thames Valley Police at the time. This meant that any type of stir-up involving any high-ranking commander, whether he's the wing commander or any other type of man on base who's got a higher rank, would be swept under the rug like you'd just be sweeping up dust.
Thank you for your time. This has been very helpful to us, not only my project, but hopefully to developing more evidence towards Rita's case.
I hope to do the same. It's nice meeting you.
This was a reconstruction of an interview participated by an RAF officer on the 4th of May 2022.